So, are you looking to move from Philadelphia to Bucks County? So here are my 5 best pros and cons for moving from Philadelphia to Bucks County coming up.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So, it's Steve with Steve Burke team. So here every week we search new topics to help people like you that are looking to move into Bucks County. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the 5 pros and cons for moving from Philadelphia to Bucks County. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 6 months, my team would be happy to help you make that transition be as smooth as possible. So here it is. Nevertheless, coming up, pro number 1. So one of the pros I would say, and one of the biggest advantages from moving from Philadelphia to Bucks County would be more space. So primarily most of these houses out here are single family, and in comparison to Philadelphia, the row homes, not to say that the row homes aren't, you can't get them bigger or whatever, or bigger than the Bucks County homes, but primarily the homes out here are more bigger. We got yard and all that jazz, all right? So if you're looking to start a family, if you have an existing family, or if you just need more space, Bucks County is usually a good fit for a person in those situations. So pro number 2, lower crimes. Now, I'm not saying that Bucks County is like a crime-free area, but in comparison to the city of Philadelphia, Bucks County definitely has a lower crime rate. So if you're looking to be a little bit more safer and a little bit more relaxed inside of an area, Bucks County is for you. Now, I'm like I said, I'm not saying that this area it's just completely crime free. It's never no area like that. Even the best areas have some kind of crime or whatever. But in comparison to Philadelphia, this is the better area as far as for crime rate. Pro number 3, better schools. Now, if you're looking to start a family, or if you have an existing family and you're looking for an area that has better or good schools, Bucks County has some schools that's been ranked and rated to be one of the best schools in the state of Pennsylvania. So it's really, really good to know and rest assured that your kids will be taken care of if you do send them to school. All right. Now, my kids are personally homeschooled. We have our own reasons for that because we've been actually doing it for so long as well. But it's actually good for me to know that if I ever get tired of them, I can just send them to school and I know that they'll be taken care of. That's really, really a good thing to think about. Pro number 4, outdoor recreations. Now, if you're a person that likes to be in nature, if you like parks, if you like to hike, you like to bike and things like that are just outside, we have a lot of areas out here, especially like the parks, especially in my area right over here. Like within this little 5-mile radius, it's basically about 15 parks over here, and most of them are empty. Like unless you're getting to, or you're closer to like the major parks where they're having like the afternoon soccer, baseball, and basketball events that are happening at those parks, but most of the parks around here are empty. So like I feel like it's a good way to, like, if you have a family and you want to get into like private park activities, I feel like it's a really, really good area in comparison to Philadelphia. The parks over here are mostly empty, all right, especially in this area. All right, so pro number 5. Pro number 5 is kind of funny to me because Bucks County, in comparison to Philadelphia, is definitely a slower pace, and that's actually the pro number 5. If you're a person that likes, or just are tired of like the hustle and bustle and just want to move at a slower pace, Bucks County has that going for it. So that's like a natural thing for it. So in comparison to Philly, especially if you're like in Center City, you see those cars and moving up and down, going crazy or whatever. Not to say that we don't have crazies out here, but we move a little slower than Philadelphia. So one con basically for living in Bucks County and you're moving from Philadelphia is the long commute time. All right. We don't have as much buses as Philadelphia, obviously, because we're not a city. So we don't have the trolleys. We don't have as much buses that are running like on by the minutes, usually it's by the hour, depending on where you're at. In some cases, there's no buses, but usually in comparison to Philadelphia, you have a lot more buses. You have the trolleys, you have the subways, but we have it, but it's just not as frequent as Philadelphia. All right, and especially if you're living out in Bucks County and you still work in Philadelphia, depending on what time you leave, that 95 can be brutal. All right, so something to consider. So con number 2 is fewer jobs. Now, Bucks County don't have as many jobs as Philadelphia. So if you're looking to move into Bucks County from Philadelphia, you may have to broaden your search as far as for jobs. All right. So con number 3 is the higher cost of living in Bucks County in comparison to Philadelphia. So this is something definitely should be considering if you're looking to move from Philadelphia to Bucks County. I would definitely write all this thing down and to basically put everything on paper and make sure that this is something that you can deal with, because we definitely have higher taxes, definitely higher prices of houses, and your other expenses are just going to be higher in Bucks County in comparison to Philadelphia. Cultural offerings, con number 4. Now, Bucks County may not have as much cultural offerings, but there is a lot of things to do in Bucks County. But as far as for finding like museums and festivals to go to, you may have to travel a little bit more in order to get to those things in comparison to Philadelphia. All right. So that's one of my cons that I would say that Bucks County has. So con number 5 is nightlife activities for adults. Now, when I compare Philadelphia to Bucks County, as far as for nightlife activities like clubs, bars, and things of that nature to get into for adults, I feel that Bucks County is definitely losing. And this is definitely a con I had to come up with because we don't definitely have as much excitement, I would say, at our bars and clubs in comparison to Philadelphia. Now, you guys can quote me if I'm wrong. You can put it inside of the comment section if you feel different. But this has definitely been my con, and when I compare it, it's just no comparison. All right, so if you want a little bit more excitement at your clubs and your bars, you may have to go out to Philly, or you may have to go out to another area outside of Bucks County, you know. But if that's something that you like, and you like a little bit more of a mellow feel when you're at these clubs, it's definitely, it would probably be a pro to you, but it was definitely one of my cons that I had found out. So I would say definitely, if you guys like this video, please like this video. If you know somebody that will benefit off this video, share it. If this is something that you would like to watch more of me showing different areas of Bucks County, and you know, other areas that you may want to live into in this area, definitely subscribe to the channel. We're definitely trying to put out as much videos weekly as we can, when I do have the time. And yeah, hope I gave you as much value, and talk to you soon.